Welcome to this philosophizing session on why Vailankanni is so famous. During this session, we have three resource persons. Number one, Zoliana, KuldeepB, and Andreas. Welcome to this show.
Thank you.
Vailankanni is a famous place. It is the most famous pilgrimage center in India, especially for the Catholics. Now, at this time, all three of you are going to ask a question. Why? Why is Vailankanni so popular? Now our audience are waiting to know your views on why Vailankanni is so famous. First of all, I would like to begin with Andreas. Andreas, you are in Vailankanni, you have seen so many people. Having seen that, what is your view that why is Vailankanni so famous?
Yeah, to be precise, why people visit Vailankanni? When we reflect on this question, automatically comes their historical background. When it started, how it started, and for what purpose. So when we think about Vailankanni, it is a Mother Mary who appeared and many people got grace. In this way, this Vailankanni became popular and many people flocked to Vailankanni and to experience this religious mystery, or which we call inner grace.
Okay, you bring in the historical context. And now I'd like to ask Kuldeep. Sure, there is historical background, but many of the centers have not same historical backgrounds. But what is the some deeper reason that brings all these people together? Here, so many lakhs of people from all around the world, especially, but from India. What is the reason behind that?
Yeah. Here I see history is behind this popularity, but after all, the faith dimension, the deeper faith that brings everyone together there. And much more than that, they get healed. That is the general experience the people visiting Vailankanni have experienced. And not only the people who are visiting that particular place, but to whom for whom they pray, their family members, their relatives, their well-wishers, everyone experiences the effect of that particular place, Mother Mary's grace. And this place, in my view, is a divine intervention.
Okay. Zoliana, you see now Kuldeep says there is something called faith dimension, there is a depth dimension, and because of that a lot of devotion, as a result people come for healing and they experience healing also. Can you say something on this? What is it? Is it only a matter of faith?
This is not just a matter of faith alone. If we look at various pilgrimage centers like Lourdes, other places, even Hinduism, Muslim Mecca. It's not just for faith, but people want to experience, there is a social dimension also. So people want to come together, a kind of, to put it in a very secular way, it's a part of sightseeing, and even tourist attraction it can become. So there are many aspects as well.
Okay. You say that there are many reasons. Nevertheless, we have some of the videos which we took when we went to Vailankanni there. Let us listen to the opinion of the people themselves, why they come there. Let's have a look.
Every year we come, but I was very sick and I had a lot of sickness in my body. That is my eyes were affected, cataract. And then after that I came to our lady, and the doctor, on the return to the doctor for a checkup, he said that there is no more any signs of any cataract. In this way we come to praise and glorify our Lord and thank Him for all the benefits, all the good things we have received.
திருப்தியாக இருக்கும். ஃபேமிலியோட ஏதாவது ப்ராப்ளம் அதை நினச்சிட்டு மனசுக்குள்ளே நினச்சிட்டு
இங்கே அன்பியங்கள்லாம் இருக்குது. வேளாங்கண்ணி இந்த மண்ணின் மகள்னு சொல்கிறதுல பெருமைப்படுறாங்க. வேளாங்கண்ணி மாதாவுக்கு பார்க்கும்போது லட்சக்கணக்கான மக்கள் ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் ஏறக்குறைய பார்த்தீங்கன்னா திருவிழா காலங்களில் நிறைய முந்தி அடிச்சுக்கிற மக்கள் வருவாங்க. இப்போ சாதாரண காலங்களில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் மக்கள் அங்கே இந்த வெள்ளி சனி ஞாயிறு 3 நாளும் இந்த மலையாளிஸ் கூட்டம்லாம் நிறைய இருக்கும். மாதாவுடைய புகழ் எப்பயுமே எல்லா திக்கிலையும்.
அதாவது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இங்கே இந்த கோயிலுக்கு வந்துட்டு போனால் நம்ம நினச்சது நடக்கும். ஆமாம், அந்த மாதிரி ரொம்ப நம்ம என்னென்ன நினைக்கிறோம், அது கஷ்டமாக இருக்குன்னா இங்கே வந்து போனோம்னா அது பாருங்கள். ஆமாம், அதுக்காக தான் இங்கே விரும்பி வர்றது. அதாவது நினச்சி வந்தோம்னா அது கண்டிப்பாக நிறைவேறும். அந்தளவுக்கு இங்கே ஒரு பிரசித்தியான கோயில். நாடு எல்லா இடத்துலையும் மனசில் நினச்சிக்கிட்டு முட்டி கால் போட்டு ஒரு 1/2 கிலோமீட்டர் பழைய கோயிலுக்கு போவாங்க. அது எனக்கு அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணால் அது ஒரு வேண்டுதல் மாதிரி கண்டிப்பாக நினச்சது நடக்கும் அப்படிம்பாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணுவாங்க. அது அங்கே போனீங்கன்னா நீங்கள் பார்க்கலாம், அதுவே பார்க்கலாம்.
அது மாதிரி பொம்மை சில்வரில் கை கால் முடியாதவங்களுக்குலாம் பொம்மை இதெல்லாம் செஞ்சு போடுவாங்க. அந்த இடத்துல தான் போடுவாங்க.
குழந்தை இல்லைன்னா இங்கே வந்து வேணுனாங்கன்னா கண்டிப்பாக உங்களுக்கு குழந்தை பாக்கியம் கிடைக்கும். ஆமாம், ஒரு உடம்பு சரியில்லையா, இல்லை ஏதாவது ஒரு முடியாத ஒரு பட்சத்துக்கு இங்கே வந்தாங்கன்னா அவங்க எல்லாமே இங்கே வந்து அந்த அன்னையனும் அந்த அருளால் கிடைக்கும், கண்டிப்பாக கிடைக்கும்.
And so many are saying when it is good to visit. That's why I came here. And actually I don't have intention to come here, but intentionally I analyzed, means I thought to come here, and I came here. And while I am coming as a little bit my journey is some struggle, but I came here. But after coming here I felt very happy.
എല്ലായിടത്തും പോയി മലപ്പുറം ഒക്കെ
ഇപ്പോൾ വന്ന റീസൺ കൊച്ചിന് മുട്ടയിരിക്കാൻ സ്ഥലം
നേർച്ച ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
പിന്നെ ബ്രദറിൻ്റെ മാരേജിൻ്റെ ആവശ്യം.
Okay, you saw the videos of how people share why they came to Vailankanni. Now my first question is to Zoliana. See, now everybody speaks about faith and their sharing. In this background, what do you say about the aspect of reason in devotion?
In my understanding, reason plays a very important role. Apart from this, our friends mentioned that faith alone is the thing. But I want to emphasize on this reason, because this reason and faith goes hand in hand, I would say. Because faith alone, if we try to reach things, faith means what? Faith means things that is unknown. But to be able to reach that, we are trying somehow to attain to our reason.
Zoliana, what you spoke, I have some objection. See, when we speak about faith and reason, this faith and reason does not go together. Why? Because when a region comes in faith, the value of faith or mystic experiences gets reduced, because when we begin to rationalize the faith dimension is avoided and neglected. Kuldeep, what do you say about this?
Yeah, I too agree with you. See here, the video clips we just saw, none of them speak of the region aspect but faith aspect. The old person you saw, he was explaining about his experiences. There you don't see any region aspect. It is purely faith aspect. And even we see many philosophers, many scientists also, they know that there is unseen or there is one divine spirit. That is the faith, and on that they depend everything.
Do you mean that when you cannot explain something, you have to bring God in? Is God only reason which you bring in when you cannot explain anything?
If we go by reason, if we try to reason out God, it is not at all convincing. Suppose one philosopher is saying one thing and another philosopher saying the same thing but trying to arrive there in a different way. So in that way, bring in God when our reason is limited. So that part also is very much there, but then we have to listen here the aspect of that dimension, or say the emotional part also, where Otto Rudolph would say the idea of the holy or the sacredness of a person. That is always there in every human being. So that aspect is what we call, can be called faith also.
Now let's see a girl speaking about the social dimension of coming to Vailankanni. Let's
We come here every year, it's good here, and my mom and dad got married here, they met here.
Okay.
So they also have a belief that I get a guy friend. We all cook together.
Okay.
They taste our curry, we taste their curry. It is very nice.
See now, the girl is speaking about a different dimension. Yours so far, both of you are speaking mainly in terms of spiritual thing, and you are saying the spiritual thing is there is also reason that is coming together. Can you comment on the social aspect of the devotion there?
Yeah, what you are speaking, really it is of course the social aspects plays a vital role, because we are social beings. When we live in the society, we are not alone. We live together. So when any function or any program take place, we come together and we enjoy together. So that brings unity. So social aspects also plays a vital role. Though sometimes we are not interested, but when a group comes together, automatically we are motivated and just we join the group.
In that sense, okay, social dimension is there. Does social dimension have anything to do with the devotion in Vailankanni?
Yeah, I agree with this social dimension involved in visiting Vailankanni. As we scholastics from Satyanilayam went as a group, that itself shows our social dimension. And as Anu was speaking about ourselves, we are social beings and we live in a community. And in the Society of Jesus, we stress a lot in the community living. We have here living group. It's that type of living itself is a social dimension. And in the Society of Jesus, all of us remain in community. In the community we see everywhere more than one person. And even for studies we are sent 2 by 2, or even we see Jesus himself sent his followers 2 by 2. And in the Christian tradition, we say, everywhere, this is salvation, we say. Salvation of the whole humanity and not our individual salvation. That itself is a social dimension here.
Okay, sure. Social dimension is there. Now let's see what one of us, Scholastic himself, has experienced from his young age and how this dimension of faith, reason, family, society has played in his life.
My mother came here with me and she turned her head and I wondered why she did that one. What is the purpose behind? Then I asked my mother why you are bringing here every year and why you are giving all this sharing and all. Then she said, when you were 2 years of age, you were about to die. I begged for your life to Mother Mary to give you life back because you were badly stricken with chicken pox. And since she pleaded with Mother Mary, I was healed. And that's how she feels the touch of Mother Mary. And whoever comes here, whether it's be a Muslim or a Christian or a Hindu, as I have seen many photos in the museum, many are the Hindus, even Brahmins, strong Brahmins also come here and they share whatever they want to do. They just express in their own way, and that's what appeals to me. Here no one restricts, do this way, do that way. Whatever way you like and you do it. One simple basic foundation behind this is your faith, and you have the faith, and that faith heals you, and you feel the touch of Mother Mary, and some miracle takes place.
Okay, that is what our Scholastic Arab has to say about his own devotion. Now finally, Zoliana, can you share something about all this devotion, especially keeping the context Vailankanni from the perspective of Marian theology?
Yeah, from the perspective of Vailankanni experience, it crossed some way the boundary of the Marian theology kind of thing, because as we finish visiting our pilgrimage and we are heading towards Pondicherry, on the way we see one Marian shrine, loose church or something. So in that there is a calendar shown there, and in the calendar when I look into it there is a Mother Mary's picture. But what it is written is quite the contrary. What it is about their advertising their gold jewelers and all that jewelry thing. So there, Lakshmi and this, the whole question of Mary is confused, because Mary is not a goddess but is a mother of God. In that sense, he is venerated. Mother of God and goddess is quite different, because in Catholic tradition, Jesus Christ always stands first, and Mary and other saints and all that comes later. Here the emphasis should not be on Mary alone, but then it is like, as we know, Theotokos, it is in Greek, that means Mother of God. That is which is said in the scripture. Elizabeth says to Mary, full of grace, and you are the Son of God. In that way, that is where we emphasize on, not on Mary devotion and veneration, yeah, well and good, but Jesus Christ stands first in our Christian tradition.
Okay, you rightly pointed out. Finally, it is, as Christians would say, it is leading to Jesus himself. To have a brief look at now, our Andreas started with the dimension of history, then we went on to the faith dimension, later we discussed about faith and reason, then slowly we went on to social aspect. Whatever we have discussed, of course it gives us a glimpse of the devotion that takes place in Vailankanni. There are multiple factors, but still it is a question, why Vailankanni is so popular? I think it is a question not to be answered just in one sentence, but to be experienced and explored. Thanks for joining. Have a nice time.